Learn how to get started with Azure Virtual Desktop. Azure Virtual Desktop enables you to create VMs that multiple users can use at the same time. And you can virtualize Microsoft 365 apps and Windows apps that users can access from their own device, which can be a computer or tablet or even a phone. Let's see how we can get started with it. I'll start by accessing Virtual Desktop from the search bar. Here it is. This is the Virtual Desktop Management Blade. And when I go here, I can go through a Getting Started wizard. Let's do that. This will create a host pool with an application group and a user and session hosts, which are VMs. Okay, first off, I'll leave this as it is, and then choose Azure AD Domain Services. Alright, I'll enter this for the resource group. What else? I need to fill in these credentials. These are for the Azure Active Directory administrator that has permissions to deploy resources. And next, I need to fill in a username and password for a new Azure AD user that will be created and granted permissions to join machines to my domain. This can seem a bit complicated, but it's because the Virtual Desktop host pool will now be created in a new domain, as I said earlier that I didn't have an identity provider yet. Alright, next, virtual machines. So I want multiple users to be able to access the VMs in this Virtual Desktop host pool. This is really useful as it saves a lot of resources. And I'll choose the multi-session Windows image. Okay, now enter a prefix for the VM name, and I want 2 VMs for this pool. Also, I don't want to create the VMs with an Azure Resource Manager template this time. And next, assignments. Here I enter the account that will be able to sign into the virtual machines. Once they are created, I can make this more granular if I want to. Okay, let's create it. And I'll skip to when it is done. And it is done. Let's take a look. This is the host pool that we've created. You can create multiple host pools with types of VMs in it. So, for instance, one pool for the graphics design department with VMs with GPUs, and another one for another department with less powerful VMs. And here are the 2 machines, and one application group. We can scale the machines and configure them as needed. And we have control over how users connect to the VMs by configuring the RDP session properties. Also, we can create virtualized applications that users can use from their devices, which is really cool. We'll stick to just VMs for now. And users can access the VMs just like any other Azure virtual machines and use it. Only now, multiple users can use it at the same time. Very cool. Azure Virtual Desktop enables you to virtualize your own applications and Microsoft 365 apps and provide users with virtual environments that you have control over. Go and check it out.